Have you ever wondered what you could have become? That person you dreamed of being 5, 10 years ago. What happened to them? Did they get lost somewhere along the way, trading their dreams for a comfortable, predictable life? This isn't just a philosophical question. For many, it's a silent reality. Let's talk about Alex. 10 years ago, Alex was the rising star of his company. His ideas were fresh, his energy was infectious, and everyone saw a future CEO in the making. Fast forward to today. Alex still works at the same company. His morning starts with the same coffee from the same cafe. He drives the same route to an office where his tasks are easy, almost automatic. His evenings are predictable. Dinner, TV, sleep. It's a good life, a safe life. But sometimes, when he's staring at his computer screen, a flicker of something appears in his eyes. A ghost of an old ambition, a memory of the person he was supposed to be. Alex isn't unhappy, not really. He's just comfortable. And that comfort has become a cage. What Alex is experiencing is something we all face, the powerful, magnetic pull of the comfort zone. Our brains are hardwired for survival. They crave safety, predictability, and efficiency. The comfort zone is the brain's paradise. It's a space where we face minimal stress and uncertainty. When you do the same things every day, your brain doesn't have to work as hard. It can run on autopilot, conserving precious mental energy. This is a survival mechanism that served our ancestors well, but in the modern world, it can become a trap. The danger lies in how subtly it works. Ambition doesn't die in a blaze of glory. It fades away slowly, like a photograph left in the sun. It begins with small compromises. You decide not to apply for that challenging new role because your current one is just fine. You skip that online course because you'd rather watch a movie. You stop networking because it feels like too much effort. Each decision seems insignificant on its own, but together, they weave a web of complacency. Your brain rewards you for choosing the easy path with a little hit of relief, reinforcing the behavior. Over time, the boundaries of your comfort zone shrink. The world outside starts to look scarier, more difficult. The risks seem bigger, and your belief in your own ability to handle them dwindles. You've become so accustomed to the predictable that the unpredictable feels like a threat. This is the slow, insidious process of how a vibrant dream gets traded for a quiet routine. And what are the long-term consequences of living in this comfortable cage? They are profound and often filled with regret. The skills that once made Alex a rising star are now becoming outdated. Technology has moved on, the market has changed, but he hasn't. He sees younger colleagues with new skills and fresh perspectives getting the exciting projects he once championed. The opportunities he once would have jumped at now seem to pass him by, either because he no longer feels qualified or because he doesn't even notice them anymore. He has become a bystander in his own career. The most painful consequence, however, is the quiet, nagging question of what if? What if he had taken that risk? What if he had learned that new skill? What if he had moved to that new city for the job he was offered? This isn't just about career. It's about personal growth, experiences, and the richness of life. Think about the Alex that could have been, a dynamic leader, traveling the world, speaking at conferences, mentoring others. A person who felt alive, challenged, and fulfilled. When the current Alex looks in the mirror, he sees a stark contrast to that vision. He sees a man who played it safe. The gap between who he is and who he could have been is the true cost of comfort. It's a heavy price paid in the currency of unfulfilled potential and the haunting ghost of regret. But here's the good news. The cage has no lock. The door has been open the whole time. You can step out whenever you choose. Breaking free from the comfort zone isn't about making a massive, terrifying leap all at once. It's about taking small, intentional steps. It's about retraining your brain to embrace a little bit of discomfort. So, how do you do it? Start by changing one small thing in your daily routine. Take a different route to work. Try a new recipe for dinner. Read a book from a genre you'd normally ignore. These tiny changes send a powerful signal to your brain. I'm in control, and I am choosing something new. Next, identify one small skill you want to learn. Not a massive undertaking, just something small. Maybe it's learning a few phrases in a new language using an app, or watching a tutorial on a software you've been avoiding. Dedicate just 15 minutes a day to it. This builds momentum and proves to yourself that you are still capable of growth. Then, actively seek out a small, manageable challenge. Volunteer for a task at work that's slightly outside your job description. Start a conversation with a colleague you don't know well. Sign up for a weekend workshop. The goal is to experience what psychologists call optimal anxiety, a state where you are challenged but not overwhelmed. This is where growth happens. Each time you step out and realize you're okay, your confidence grows and the boundary of your comfort zone expands. The most important step of all is to reconnect with your why. What were those dreams you had? What fired you up? Write them down. Create a vision board. Talk about them with someone you trust. Remind yourself of the person you want to become. That vision is the fuel that will power you through the initial discomfort of change. Today is the day you stop being Alex. Look at your life and identify one small, comfortable routine you can disrupt. Just one. That's your first step. It could be as simple as signing up for a trial class at the gym or downloading that educational podcast you've been putting off. Take that first step today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Your future self, the one who is vibrant, fulfilled, and free of regret, is waiting for you on the other side of that comfortable wall. They are counting on you to be brave enough to start walking. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional life. Now go take that first step.